Hey guys, so just before we go in, I wanted to show you, this is the parking lot I was telling you, and then right down here is where I used to park in this spot all the time, and they made all this off no trespassing. I don't know why, but right down in here somewhere, I can't even see it because it's so thick, was where the PVC pipe was originally. And then I thought it was weird that it was down there. Some of it was there was some stuff that was bent in weird ways. Anyway, long story short, um, there's nobody's ever in this place. So, gonna get audio today? Anyway, they moved that PVC pipe all throughout these woods. So I was coming here every day for a while, for quite a while. Especially in the winter when the weather's horrible. Even if I can't drive, I can walk here. That's how close it is. Yeah, see, there's some metal that's down here that's bent in interesting directions, which wouldn't be easy to do. First of all, to jam fence pipe one piece into the ground and then bend it, it's just an odd task. There must have been something with these trees that came out, like somebody cut them. Alright, we're gonna head in this side over here. We don't usually, but I want to kind of switch it up a little bit. Alright, so we got a nice, beautiful, beautiful day. Guys, if you're watching this and you haven't watched the update live stream, please check it out. At this point, right now, it's going to be later tonight, but by the time I post this, it will be posted after we do the live stream. So I like to show that out there, like the ball field, and then there's also a neighborhood right here. So it's important. We don't have to go far, guys. Some of you might live near a nice patch of woods that once you connect with them, you're good to go. Oh shit, this is that trail already, huh? Alright, let's go into this open area here. It got so thick. I could go and just start filming from here and pretend we're in the woods and shit, which we are. But I feel like it's important to show you that how close we are to society. This is where we did the live stream in the field the other day. So I'll be able to show you a lot more on regular camera. Some of the stuff I was seeing. I can kind of zoom in a little bit on it. We'll go right into the middle of all that stuff we were talking about the other day. We'll go and see if any of it changed. When we came in last time, when we did a live stream, we parked across the street and then came in the other side. I always have to constantly switch everything up. Look at this trail. You could tell not a lot of people come through here. Especially since they put up the no trespassing on all the entrances. And there's a lot of different entrances because kids mostly would bring quads and dirt bikes in here. And I'm sure the people who lived on the outskirts, remember we saw on that one side they chopped down a bunch of trees and threw them on the trail. Like it's not their backyard, but they did it just so people couldn't go back there. Just little subtle things like this. How did that get jammed in the ground like that? It's not an easy thing to do. It's not like a small stick like that falls with extreme velocity. Hello, my friends. Where art thou? Where is thee? Yep, look. Right? Where we were laughing about this tarp, right? Literally, I don't remember where the tire was. No idea where the tire was. But we were laughing about that because it was, oh, maybe the tire was here and that was wrapped around it. But why is it all over here now? It was up here. It was right there, and it was wrapped up in a funny way. I thought it was kind of funny. And then look, now it's out here. We're gonna look around it a little bit. Of course, there's human footprints coming in and out, but definitely a big paw. Very big paw, I can't tell. That looks like a huge dog paw. There's one guy in here with a massive dog, but this is interesting looking. Burnt on one side, but not the other. Alright, I don't know what to make of it. Here was that stick I was showing you the other day that was jammed in upside down, the sword and the stone. I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out of there. That's how good it's in. And that was that Gatorade bottle. Oh, we got movement. It was one solid, like whoosh, like something hauled ass, but like smoothly. As soon as the siren started in the distance, which you might not be able to hear, it made its move. Whatever the hell it was. Alright, let's keep going in a little further. See, I'm not going to stay here too long today. I just really needed to stretch my legs, some and experience the outdoors. I'm not really after any major captures today. If they interact, great. But I just kind of want to. If I take days off, like too many days off, I start to stiffen up. Body starts to hurt. Everything starts to. I guess that comes with age, right? But some people work out. Some people stretch. Like for me, I'm not really disciplined like that. I could be, but it's not. It doesn't bring me joy and pleasure like hiking does. It's bugs. Bugs, man. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you got a big bug in your mouth. A lot of anthills forming. Good sign of warmer weathers to come. Shit. It's been a rough end of the month, I tell you that, man. I cannot wait. It's interesting how this got here. Not really sure how. There's nothing. If you look around, there's nothing in this immediate area, especially not up where it would fall down. So you have to wonder how it got here. It looks like it's been, not only did it just fall off, it looks like it's, well, if that was a break, it's a really clean one. Maybe it was sawed off. It's hard to say. So that could be from someone who walks in here or hikes in here. Maybe it was sticking out and they broke it off and cut it off. There's no trail stewards in here though, because it's like, now it's off limits completely. And they're not really supposed to be trails. They were never supposed to be in the first place. Yeah, I know a lot of people welcome the warm weather, which I don't, whatever, it is what it is. I like having 4 seasons, but I've said it a few times. This no air conditioning thing has just got me dreading the heat, the approach of the heat. A lot of you guys always see stuff in that section. I understand why. It's not really a Bigfoot. Oh, it's birds fighting. That little strip right there doesn't usually have Sasquatch in there. I'll show you where they hang. So they used to hang right in here in the early mornings. You see how it's cleared out in the middle? I had a full-blown interaction right here. It's gorgeous, really exciting experience. And it's even better when I can do it on the live stream with friends, like make unforgettable moments for others too. That's why we share. I want to bring people along for this beautiful journey. I can see how it might be hard for some people. Like I love doing this. I wouldn't really have it any other way at this point. But I can see how the people have a tough time who aren't in tune, who aren't directly in tune with the Sasquatch. I could totally see how it's hard for them. Because you're kind of taking a beating from people and, with no results. A lot of game trails going in and out, zigging and zagging. There's also a lot of glass on the floor back here, which I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, this is a nice hefty game trail. This is Nest City back here. I didn't want to go back there while we were live streaming. The frequency can upset the youngins. So it's pretty safe to go in now. I'm not gonna go all the way, but I am kind of curious to see if it's changed. Hi guys. There's actually houses on both sides. Let me clean this lens. There's actually houses on both sides. I bumped into a cop one day. He was on undercover and he was patrolling back here and he was like asking me questions because they have seen, somebody reported that there was like a tall man dressed in all black standing over the fence staring staring in her window. So, Nest City, ready? See, here's what I mean, right? So see how all this thick brush is here? If you drop down, see how it's open? It's like protected on all sides from anything. But if you get down low, and then, so anyway, the house is on both sides. It's almost like a protection. It's like a protective layer. Because humans can't just come and go. They can only enter here or the other side. And nobody really knows this shit is here. It's not like a trail. This trail is not public. The other side is. This side is not. So really, if you don't know it's here, which nobody even goes on the other side where we just were, let alone comes all the way to the back corner and walks through the brush. So like up under those is this huge, like, it looks so nice and like lush on the outside, but underneath it's wide open because all that stuff makes like a dome. So underneath it's wide open. It's like, you remember when you were a kid and you used to put, see right there is the best example. There's a little bit of an opening you could see. It's so wide open underneath. Remember when you were a kid and you used to put stuff, like put out your chairs and stuff and put like blankets over them? Maybe you do it with your kids. And like they have like a little tent, so it's like coverage on the outside, but underneath it's like plenty of room to work with. All right, we're not gonna keep going. It goes down for another like 100 yards, and then it crosses a street, and then that goes down. It does the same thing all the way down for another couple of miles. It's definitely at least game going in here. Can't make out what. It doesn't look like your average game trail, but whatever. Neither do these, zigging and zagging into this high grass. Alright. I gotta get out of this stuff. Bugs are ruthless. I mean, they are nasty this year already. I'm gonna have to douse myself. So what I'm gonna have to do is get an outfit or two, and soak them in some stuff. And I always hear people always offer me stuff, but I understand life gets in the way. But people always offer me stuff, and then shit happens one way or another. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way soon, because the bugs are too horrible for me to wait. And obviously this store-bought stuff is just not pulling it. It's not pulling its weight. So I'm gonna have to figure out a solution and dip my clothes in it, and then, like a 5-gallon bucket full of like DEET or something, and then let it dry out. Whew, man. Walking in sand will whoop your ass, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, and then let it dry out, and then it should be good for a while. My buddy Gary was telling me about it. That was like 2 years ago he told me about it, and I still haven't done it. Shit. That might be the fox. Look at that digging. That's something dug there pretty good. Huh, that's interesting. Might be I don't know. It's weird, right? I guess deer could do that, but I don't know. It's gonna be an exciting weekend. I said it before, if you're just getting here, this is probably gonna be posted after the live stream, the update stream. So you get a chance, go back. So I don't want to talk about that here, and then whatever happens, I guess. I try to stay on topic so we don't lose the focus of the video, but it never seems to work out. This trail kind of goes in. That's just a game trail. Kind of goes in and just hits another main trail. This used to be a really special spot, and it was really hard to get to. And now it looks like things have changed. This little area, and then on the other side there used to be a spot where the little people roamed, and it doesn't even look like it's there anymore. I don't have any facts on that. That's what it looked like and what it felt like to us. I literally would have to crawl. I would have to crawl, like, not like crawl on my knees and hand, like lower than that. Where's this whole tree? It probably looks like somebody cut it. Look, somebody cut it, and now this one's bent all the way down onto the trail. Why? I don't know. I'd imagine that one was down off the trail too. Again, guys, I apologize for not stopping and doing a lot of this kind of stuff, but I just kind of want to stretch my legs and get going. Goes fast. It's been out here for 20 minutes. That's I actually stopped it to walk around one side. I think it was, oh no, it was at the beginning. It wasn't that far. Hard to pick a side because there's quite a bit. Quite a bit of beauty on both ends. It's a nice little small area, but when the world right outside of it, because sometimes it can be noisy because how close it is to society, but when it's not, when that outside world isn't intruding on this one, it's a really beautiful area. Whoa, okay, I could dig it. Elementals. Those are white. It looks like white. It's weird. The eyes. That's what that is. And right next to it too, on the tree. There's gotta be something bigger up there than just those. My initial thought was that there was a baby Sasquatch up there, but it started to immediately change the more I looked at it. But and that's just me being transparent with you, so you can understand the full unfolding. I said elementals, but my first instinct was to something different. So this I thought was interesting last time we were here. There's these two cut logs down here. that maybe somebody was using for seeds. I don't know. Maybe somebody just cut some trees and then... Not really sure. But, and then there's a tree laid on top of them. And not only that, we noticed that there was a rock sitting there too, which would have had to be placed after, right? It's pretty wild. This is a trail. This is weird to me, this one, right? Because it literally like just goes... It literally just goes up and comes back around. This is where we start huffing and puffing in this sand. Small piece of mirror, small piece of glass. That's what happens in New York if the light turns green and you do not punch the gas immediately. Yeah, I actually put a freaking fence up and shit. So I used to be able to come in and out here. Now they got a fence there. This used to be, oh no, right here. Was it? I think this was it. I used to come in and out right here. It's fenced up. Unless it's right here. Yeah, it is right here. So again, they put these up. That's what they put up everywhere. Those. So you can't get anything in. So everywhere where you could get something in easy, like a quad or a dirt bike, they have one of those up. And whatever. If somebody wants to, they still will. Obviously. But it is what it is. Jeez, see? This is why I come out here, is to avoid that crap. But we're approaching a rush hour in that side, in that world, whatever you want to say. We're actually going to come up, instead of keep on walking on the sand, I'm going to come up here and hug this section, and we'll look down. We'll get the high point and then look down. That should take me right to my truck. Sometimes they lock the front gate, and then other times, other times I'll park across and walk across. Sometimes I can't do that. Sometimes I walk. Sometimes I take a bike. Sometimes I take all different ways because I have to come in and go out different ways. And it's not just here. I have to do that all over the place. So. Otherwise, I'll bump into people, right? And they're usually some way, somehow out. You know, they know how to perfectly ruin my mood in my video. It's really thick. I thought we were gonna be able to see more. I thought we were going to be able to see more looking down and in, but I guess not. Remember, you can zoom in up to 8 times, guys, when you go full screen. You'd have to drop out the chat if it's a premiere. So you'd have to drop out the chat if this is a premiere. Nobody's ever in here. Guarantee you they screw me when I leave. It's unmarked, but hopefully it's just a civilian with a very similar to a police vehicle. Yeah, it's just a nice little spot. These woods go on and on. There's a trail that goes down there. It's not really a trail, but a tree line that goes that way. It all heads into the Setauket Tribe. At least it goes into the preserve next to it. And then the power lines are on the other side. It's just a little neighborhood stuff I do. Close to home. When you can't afford to go far because of gas, or you can't go far because of the weather, whatever the case may be. There must be a ball game tonight, because it's definitely what it is, because there's a few cars coming in now. Oh shit, what was that? It's actually a relief. Oops, shit, I went in too far. See that? See what I see? Or what I did see? They're like overgrown bats. Sometimes that's what I think dogmen look like to me. They look like overgrown bats. I don't know if that was just a trick of the light or what. Really not. I'm not interested in them, so I don't really give a shit whether it is or it isn't. I have a dog at home, and he's the man. I'm gonna use that from now on. I don't care about dog man. I got a dog at home, and he's the man. That's good enough. I'm gonna teach you guys though, if you do want to ever see a dog man, or you want to bring them out, you want to entice them to come out and check you out. Oh, there it is. There's one right there. Look at that tick. Disrespecting the shit out of my bug spray. Man, it's gonna be a bad year, guys. It's gonna be a bad year for this stuff. Shit. Anyway, call him a puppy boy. Be like, I heard you're just a puppy boy. You ain't even a dog man. Okay, guys, that's my cue to go. Ticks Time to go tick check. It's disgusting. Once I feel one, see one, I gotta go. I gotta go in the shower. I gotta like get whatever. I won't bore you with the specifics. Thank you guys. Be good. Stay blessed. See you on the next one.